started?
16th.
No. Last time
we started from 3, yeah?
4. Adya sarva balai daitya षडशीतिरुदायुधाः कम्बूनां चतुरशीतिर् निर्यान्तो स्वबलैर्वृताः कोटिवीर्याणि पञ्चाशदसुराणां कुलानि वै शतं कुलानि धौम्राणां निर्गच्छन्तु ममायया कालकादौहृता मौर्याः कालकेयास्तथासुराः युद्धसज्जा निर्यान्तु आज्ञया त्वरिता मम इत्तान्याप्यासुरपदिः शुम्भो भैरवशासनः निर्जगाममहासैन्यसहस्रैर्बहुभिर्वृतः आयान्तं चण्डिका दृष्ट्वा तत्सैन्यमतिभीषणम् ज्यास्वनैः पूरयामास धरणी गगनान्तरम् ततः सिंहो महानादमतीव कृतवान् नृप घण्टास्वनेन तन्नादमम्बिका चोपबृंहयत् धनुर्ज्या सिंहघण्टानां नागापूरितदिङ्मुखा निनादैर्भीषणैः काली जिज्ञे विस्तारितानना तं निनादमुपश्रुत्य दैत्यसैन्यश्चतुर्दिशम् देवी सिंहस्तथा काली सरोषैः परिवारिताः एतस्मिन्नन्तरे भूप विनाशाय सुरद्विषाम् भवायामरसिंहानामतिवीर्यबलान्विताः ब्रह्मेश गुहविष्णूनां तथेन्द्रस्य च शक्तयः शरीरेभ्यो विनिष्क्रम्य तद्रूपैश्चण्डिकां ययुः यस्य देवस्य यद्रूपं यथा भूषणवाहनम् तद्वदेव हि तत्शक्तिरसुरान् योद्धुमाययौ हंसयुक्तविमानाग्रे साक्षसूत्रकमण्डलुः आयाता ब्रह्मणः शक्तिर्ब्रह्माणि साभिधीयते माहेश्वरी वृषारूढा त्रिशूलवरधारिणी महाहिवलया प्राप्ता चन्द्ररेखा विभूषणा कौमारी शक्तिहस्ता च
कौमारी शक्तिहस्ता च कौमारी शक्तिहस्ता च
मयूरवरवाहना
मयूरवरवाहना मयूरवरवाहना
कौमारी शक्तिहस्ता च मयूरवरवाहना
कौमारी शक्तिहस्ता च मयूरवरवाहना कौमारी शक्तिहस्ता च मयूरवरवाहना
योद्धुमभ्याययौ दैत्यान्
योद्धुमभ्याययौ दैत्यान् योद्धुमभ्याययौ दैत्यान्
अम्बिका गुहरूपिणी
अम्बिका गुहरूपिणी अम्बिका गुहरूपिणी
योद्धुमभ्याययौ दैत्यान् अम्बिका गुहरूपिणी
योद्धुमभ्याययौ दैत्यान् अम्बिका गुहरूपिणी योद्धुमभ्याययौ दैत्यान् अम्बिका गुहरूपिणी
कौमारी शक्तिहस्ता च मयूरवरवाहना योद्धुमभ्याययौ दैत्यान् अम्बिका गुहरूपिणी
कौमारी शक्तिहस्ता च मयूरवरवाहना योद्धुमभ्याययौ योद्धुमव्याययौ दैत्यानम्बिका गुहरूपिणी कौमारी शक्तिहस्ता च मयूरवरवाहना योद्धुमव्याययौ दैत्यानम्बिका गुहरूपिणी
Kumara Murugha, Kumara Swami. He is the lieutenant of the celestials who goes to fight the war for them. So his Shakti comes with a Shakti sphere, that what Murugan always keeps it in his hand. With that she comes on a peacock, because Murugan's vehicle is also peacock. Beautiful next one, the next line what it says is, just to fight, Ambika herself is coming in the form of Kaumari. Guha Rupini. Guha means Guhan means Murugan, another name is Guhan. Guhan means what? Another Guhya means secret. Murugan holds the key to the liberation. So that is always kept as secret. That is why in the Anya Chakram, Murugan is the Adhipati. Mooladharam, Ganapati is the Adhipati. Anya Chakram, Murugan is the Adhipati, because he's got 6 heads. The yogini in Anya Chakra also has got 6 heads. If you see Lalita Sahasranama, Anya Chakrabjanalaya, that will come. She also has got 6 heads. Hakini, she is called Hakini. So 6, they both guard these 2 end. That is why even when you do Sri Vidya Upasana, the Sri Vidya 15 letters are arranged one above the other like a mala, like a string, up to from Mooladhara to Anya Chakra. One end of the Mooladhara is, one end of that chain, that link is, the bottommost link is, because it's very difficult to shake the Kundalini. That is why he guards that Mooladhara. And the other end is guarded by Murugan. It is very, because for a Grihastha, it's very difficult to go beyond Vishuddhi. To reach Anya itself is difficult. So for very difficult, that is why he is called Guhyan. He is very secretive. What is the challenges like here? Ambika comes in the form of Kaumari to fight the war. Murugan is the lieutenant general of the celestial army. In the modern terms we have to use it. At least we can relate to that, no? Lieutenant General of the celestial army. He goes to fight everybody. He's always like youthful, very young, because he emerged. You don't know the story of how Murugan emerged? Any of you know it? No. Everyone knows that it came from the fire and these 2 joined and all those things are fine. But before that happens like Tarakasura, everything is fine. Who came as Murugan? Who took the incarnation as Murugan? Is like Shiva and Parvati were going through the Satyalokam. Satyalokam belongs to Brahma. So they were going through the Satyalokam and they saw Brahma's Manasaputra, Sanakadi Muni. Sanakar, Sanandanar, Sanadhanar, Sanat Kumar. 4 of them in their respective kutiram, they are sitting and doing tapas. They are all Brahmagyanis. When both of them see Sanat Kumar was born as Jnani. from the beginning, for him everything is Brahman. Shiva and Parvati are standing in front of him. They were like overawed by his tejas, and at that point of time, Parvati gets one feeling in how nice it will be to have him as my son. That thought comes to her. But she has been cursed that she can never bear a child. You are talking in human terms about the divine. Okay? Even Shiva cannot bear a child because these two have been cursed in different occasions that they will not have a child. So they approach Sanat Kumara. Shiva talks to him. I want you to be my child, to be born as my child. For him everything is Brahman. He didn't even see Parvati that time. He sees only Shiva. He says, I can be born as your child, no problem. But Garbhavasam, for me there is no meaning for the Garbhavasam because I am a Brahmanyani. Meaning for Garbhavasam is ruled out here. Then Parvati says, I want you to be my son also. Why you are giving that thing only to him? He says, you didn't ask me, so I didn't give you. Very simple, his answer was. His answer was like, you didn't ask me, so I didn't give you. So it went on like that, and when the Tarakasura, when Manmadan, how he was burnt, when he aimed at Shiva, he was burnt to ashes. Manmata was burnt to ashes. It is only to protect Tarakasura, has to be from Shiva's son, can be, because everybody knows, Tarakasura knows Shiva and Parvati cannot have a child. So he took that route, and then comes he burnt, and then the idea of Shiva, the concept of Shiva is fire, tejas. The concept of Devi is energy. The communion of fire and energy only creates and sustains and destroys this world. Srishti Sthiti Samharam happens because of the communion of energy and fire. So Devi that time was only, when Shiva was doing tapas and Manmadan was burned, they were not married. So she was only doing puja to him. And Manmadan is burnt, and Shiva's tejas, where you can keep it. First they call, Brahma calls Ganga. They mean the celestials call Ganga to hold it. Said she could not hold the heat was enormous. Tejas, the Brahmandam, Pralayam, Agni, how anybody can hold. No oceans could hold, no Ganges could not hold, Ganga could not hold. Then everybody goes and asks Brahma, what to do with this? The fire that has come out of his third eye. In between, what happens when Padmasura, the one who, in Tamil there is a Varamuduttam Talaile Kaiya Vekardunna, Brahma, Shiva has given one blessing to that Padmasura, that where whosoever head he will keep his hand, they will get their heads will, and he will try and check it on Shiva only. Shiva will run away. That few moments when Shiva and Parvati were separate, Parvati's body became like completely dried, and it falls down in some part of this earth like bamboo forest. It is like bamboo forest. Her body was like bamboo forest in one corner. Then Brahma says, nobody can hold this other than Parvati. So go and leave it in the forest. Brahma, that. Sharavana is called bamboo forest. In Tamil, there is a different version, Sharavana Poigai. They say it's a pool of water, small pool of water. Actually, in Sanskritam, Sharavana means it is bamboo forest. So, when that is from that only Murugar emerges. The bamboo forest, it was there for 1,000 years. 1,000 human years, over 1,000 human years. And then Kritika, Kartika Devis come, and the whole thing, because it was rested in the bamboo forest, it took the form of a child with 6 faces. And then Parvati unites all the 6 into one, as it is called Shanmukha. Shanmukha, 6 faces became one. So actually the Sanat Kumara, so the Murugar himself is the Brahmanyani. Because from the Brahmanyani took that birth. So Murugar, that is why he is called Guhan. Guhya, very highly secretive Brahman. He is the embodiment of that. That is the story of Muruga, and we are getting so distracted by so many stories. Okay, so he is a beautiful youth, young, beautiful, dashing youth. He is. What is his power? Is the fire against spiritually ignorant people. The battle is for him is against not the Daityas, against the spiritually ignorant people. That is he just gives that opportunity for the inner growth. That is Muruga. His Shakti is called Kaumari. The peacock that is there, that is bewitching peacock. The beauty of it, people get carried away by the beauty of this world. That leads to ignorance. The peacock denotes that bewitching aspect of this world which can divert you. It is called Paravani. Muruga's peacock is called Paravani. Her peacock, not Muruga's peacock, her Kaumari's peacock is called Paravani. Okay? This is about Muruga. And the next we come to Vaishnavi Shakti. Okay? Tathaiva Vaishnavi Shaktir.
Tathaiva Vaishnavi Shaktir. Tathaiva Vaishnavi Shaktir.
Garudopari Samsthita.
Garudopari Samsthita. Garudopari Samsthita.
Tathaiva Vaishnavi Shaktir. Garudopari Samsthita.
Tathaiva Vaishnavi Shaktir. Garudopari Samsthita.
No problem, continue.
Tathaiva Vaishnavi Shaktir. Garudopari Samsthita.
Shankha Chakra Gadha Sharga.
Shankha Chakra Gada Shanga. Shankha Chakra Gada Shanga.
Khadga Hastabhyupayayo.
Khadga Hastabhyupayayo. Khadga Hastabhyupayayo.
Shankha Chakra Gadha Sharga. Shankha Chakra Gada Sharga. Sharga is, what is, it is written something else? Sharga? Sharga only, no? Sharga. Sharga is the bow of Mahavishnu. Sharangapani. He is called Sharangapani because he is holding that bow. Sharga. Khadga Hasta Bhyopayayo.
Shankha Chakra Gada Shanga. Khadga Hastabhyupayayo. शङ्खचक्रगदाशाङ्ग खड्गहस्ताभ्युपाययौ
तथैव वैष्णवी शक्तिर्गरुडोपरि संस्थितः शङ्खचक्रगदाशार्ग खड्गहस्ताभ्युपाययौ
तथैव वैष्णवी शक्तिर्गरुडोपरि संस्थिता शङ्खचक्रगदाशाङ्ग्य खड्गहस्ताभ्युपाययौ तथैव वैष्णवी शक्तिर्गरुडोपरि संस्थिता शङ्खचक्रगदाशाङ्ग्य खड्गहस्ताभ्युपाययौ.
So Vaishnavi Shakti is the supreme form of emerges from Mahavishnu. Supreme form of Mahavishnu, she emerges. Vaishnavi, she is called, and she is coming seated on a Garuda. Like how Mahavishnu is coming, like that she is also coming on Garuda Vahana. And then she is holding Shankam, Chakram, Gada. Sharngam is the bow that Vishnu holds. She is also holding that. And Khadgam, Khadgam is the sword. She is holding all these things in her hand, and she was Ubhayayo. She is approaching. She approached approaching Chandika. That is because all these Shaktis are going towards Chandika only. Yanyavarahamatulam
Yanyavarahamatulam
Rupam ya bibrato harehe
Rupam ya bibrato harehe Rupam ya bibrato harehe
Yanyavarahamatulam Rupam ya bibrato harehe
Yanyavarahamatulam Rupam ya bibrato harehe Yanyavarahamatulam Rupam ya bibrato harehe
Shaktisapyayayau tatra
Shaktisapyayayau tatra Shaktisapyayayau tatra
Varahim bipratitanum
Varahim bibratintanum Varahim bibratintanum
Shaktisapyayayau tatra Varahim bipratitanum
Shaktisapyayayau tatra Varahim bibratintanum Shaktisapyayayau tatra Varahim bibratintanum
Yanyavarahamatulam Rupam ya bibrato harehe Shaktisapyayayau tatra Varahim bipratitanum
Yanyavarahamatulam Rupam ya bibrato harehe Shaktisapyayayau tatra Varahim bibratintanum Yanyavarahamatulam Rupam ya bibrato harehe Shaktisapyayayau tatra Varahim bibratintanum.
Bibrati. Bibrati. There is no answer there. Yanyavarahamurti. This is the incarnation of Mahavishnu. From Mahavishnu, 3 Shaktis emerged. So I told you, the first one is the Vaishnava Shakti we saw. From Yanyavarahamurti. I mean, you should not get confused with Varahi, the name Varahi. Because Varahi, one Varahi is the commander-in-chief of Lalita Parameshwari's army. She is different. This is Yanyavarahamurti's Shakti. Who is Yanyavaraha? Varaha Avataram, you would have all heard about Varaha Avataram of Mahavishnu, where Hiranyakshan stole this earth and hid it under a sea. And Mahavishnu takes the incarnation of a boar, Varahamurti, and he goes and kills that Hiranyaksha and rescues the earth. But why is he called Yanya Varahamurti? No idea. Okay? The principal aspect of Mahavishnu is to protect this prapancham, not only earth. Is to sustain everything. Sthiti Palanam. Sthiti Palanam is the main aspect of Mahavishnu. When it is like charging our phone, battery stays for some time and then you have to go and recharge it. In this prapancham, when it is active, it also keeps losing its energy. To re-energize the prapancham again, you have to conduct yajnas. Only yajnas re-energizes the prapancham. Yajno vai Vishnu. Vishnu is in the form of yajna. Whoever you are doing yajna to, you do it for Chandi Homam, you do Athirudram, everything. All Homam is only Vishnu. Yajno vai Vishnu. Yajna means it is only Vishnu. Rupam itself is Vishnu. That means every part of his body, that boar face, the snout and the nostrils and the throat and the stomach and the chewing, everything is one aspect of the yajna. One is the ladle, one is the ghee that is poured, one is the main vessel, one is the small vessel that you transfer that ghee from the main vessel. Like that, every part of his body is, Varahamurti's body is connected to some part of yajna. So his whole form is yajna itself. Yajno, yajna vadarejva, yajnango, yajnavahana. Yajna prit, yajna krit, yajni, yajna bhrit, yajna sadhana. He is the one who conducts yajna. He is the one who is like, enjoys the everything from the yajna. Yajna bhrit. Yajna krit. Yajni, he is the yajna itself. The one who performs, and that is, Yajnam is Mahavishnu. And this especially he had to, because all the karma, if you have to go through the karma, you have to, even if you are celestials, you can do it only on the earth. The earth is very important in conducting all these karmas. When it is stolen, re-energizing the cosmos becomes difficult. So he had to kill to save the earth, so yajnas can be performed. That is why he is called Yanya Varahamurti. He is called in the Vedas as Yanya vai Vishnu. Veda says that Vishnu is Yanya. So from this aspect emerges his Shakti. She is called Varahi. Yanya Varahamurti, she is called Varahi. She bears a Athulam, very unique form of the boar. Athulam Rupam. Athulam Rupam of Hari. Yanya Varaham is Athulam Rupam of Hari. Very rare and unique Rupam, form of Hari. From that emerges Varahi. For the purpose of this war, she also goes towards Devi. Okay? Each one, if there is going to be a story like this, it is never going to end.
Nice.
I know, storytelling is Narasimhi Nrsimhasya
Narasimhi Nrsimhasya
Bibhrati Sadrusham Vapuhu
Bibhrati Sadrusham Vapuhu
Narasimhi Nrsimhasya Bibhrati Sadrusham Vapuhu
Narasimhi Nrsimhasya बिभ्रति सदृशं वपुः नारसिंही नृसिंहस्य बिभ्रति सदृशं वपुः
प्राप्ता तत्र च सटाक्षेप
प्राप्ता तत्र सटाक्षेप प्राप्ता तत्र सटाक्षेप
क्षिप्त नक्षत्र संहतिः
क्षिप्तनक्षत्रसंहतिः क्षिप्तनक्षत्रसंहतिः
प्राप्ता तत्र सटाक्षेप क्षिप्त नक्षत्र संहतिः
प्राप्ता तत्र सटाक्षेप क्षिप्तनक्षत्रसंहतिः प्राप्ता तत्र सटाक्षेप क्षिप्तनक्षत्रसंहतिः
नारसिंही नृसिंहस्य बिभ्रति सदृशं वपुः प्राप्ता तत्र सटाक्षेप क्षिप्त नक्षत्र संहतिः
नारसिंही नृसिंहस्य बिभ्रति सदृशं वपुः प्राप्ता तत्र सटाक्षेप क्षिप्तनक्षत्रसंहतिः नारसिंही नृसिंहस्य बिभ्रति सदृशं वपुः प्राप्ता तत्र सटाक्षेप क्षिप्तनक्षत्रसंहतिः.
So Narasimhi, resembling Mahavishnu's Nrsimha avatara, arrived there. Exactly like him, Bibhrati Sadrisham, similar to Narasimha. She arrives, Narasimhi, with lioness face and a human body. Prapta tatra sataksheba. Chitta nakshatra samhati. What she is doing? Simha, has a huge mane. Nakshatra samhati is the star constellations. She is moving her head, the mane actually scatters the constellation. Just only imagination, poetry. Very beautiful aspect of Nrsimha. I don't know whether you know the philosophy of what is Nrsimha. Nrsimha has animal figure, but the divine aspect of the animal figure. What it does mean is that the physical aspect of us is animal instinct. We have hunger, we have lust, we have desire. All these things are meant only for us. This physical body, whatever we desire, everything is only for this physical body. But the superior divine resides in this animal body. This is animal body. The superior divine resides in this, inside this. That is the philosophy. When it says like the scattering constellations, our reach, the mind's reach, physical body can move only around the restricted space. But the mind can reach anywhere. It is not contained only to your surroundings. It can go up to the sky. Very beautiful. These are all the things like finer nuances of the Mahatmyam. We have to understand that. How, they don't put any word just like that. So the mind has to be controlled spiritually for your progress. But that is when the physical aspect has to come down. We have a lot of fasting and upasam. People don't talk one day. All those things are to control that mind, control this body. The animal instinct of the body. But the body is animal. It is another animal. Human being is another animal. If you take out the mind and the intellect out of that. It's another animal only. With all the wants and things. That is what is Nrsimha is. So from the limited confines of the body to the unlimited thoughts of the superior Brahman. This is what is Nrsimha. Vajrahasta tathaivendri.
Vajrahasta tathaivendri. Vajrahasta tathaivendri.
Gajarajo paristitha.
Gajarajo paristita. Gajarajo paristita.
Vajrahasta tathaivendri. Gajarajo paristitha.
Vajrahasta tathaivendri. Gajarajo paristita. Vajrahasta tathaivendri. Gajarajo paristita.
Prapta sahasranayana.
Prapta sahasranayana. Prapta sahasranayana.
Yata shakrastatthaiva sa.
Yata shakrastatthaiva sa. Yata shakrastatthaiva sa.
Prapta sahasranayana. Tathaivendri.
Tathaivendri.
No, and this one is a
Tathaivendri. Indra, yeah. Tathaivendri is here. Okay. Yeah, I saw that. Vajrahasta tathaivendri. Gajarajo paristita. Prapta sahasranayana. Yata shakrastatthaiva sa.
Vajrahasta tathaivendri. Gajarajo paristita. Prapta sahasranayana. Yatha shakrastatthaiva sa. Vajrahasta tathaivendri. Gajarajo paristita. Prapta sahasranayana. Yatha shakrastatthaiva sa.
So, from Indra emerges Aindri. From Indra emerges Aindri. She also, Gajaraja over Indra, he rides on the white elephant. In the same way, she is also Gajaraja. She is riding on an elephant and she is coming. She also has got Sahasranayana. Shakras tathaivata. Like Indra, Shakra means Indra, Shakra is tathaivasa. Like Indra, she also has got 1,000 eyes. That is what this normally Indra's consort always is called as Indrani. In all scriptures, if you have noticed, she is mentioned only as Indrani. But only in Mahatmyam, probably they wanted to give a different aspect of her as Aindri. The name is mentioned only here just to make that she is not just a consort with her, she is his energy, she is his power. To denote that, probably they have used this term Aindri here because it's only in this Mahatmyam it has been mentioned as Aindri. Otherwise, it has always been Indrani. Tatah parivritastabher.
Tatah parivritastabher.
Ishano deva shaktibihi.
Ishano deva shaktibihi. Ishano deva shaktibihi.
Tatah parivritastabher. Ishano deva shaktibihi.
Tatah parivritastabher. Ishano deva shaktibihi. Tatah parivritastabher. Ishano deva shaktibihi.
Hanyantamasura shighram.
Hanyantamasura shighram. हन्यन्तामसुराः शीघ्रम्
मम प्रीत्याह चण्डिकाम्
मम प्रीत्याह चण्डिकाम् मम प्रीत्याह चण्डिकाम्
हन्यन्तामसुराः शीघ्रम् मम प्रीत्याह चण्डिकाम्
हन्यन्तामसुराः शीघ्रम् मम प्रीत्याह चण्डिकाम् हन्यन्तामसुराः शीघ्रम् मम प्रीत्याह चण्डिकाम्
ततः परिवृतस्ताभिरीशानो देवशक्तिभिः हन्यन्तामसुराः शीघ्रम् मम प्रीत्याह चण्डिकाम्
ततः परिवृतस्ताभिर्वीशानो देवशक्तिभिः हन्यन्तामसुराः शीघ्रम् मम प्रीत्याह चण्डिकाम् ततः परिवृतस्ताभिरीशानो देवशक्तिभिः हन्यन्तामसुराः शीघ्रम् मम प्रीत्याह चण्डिकाम्.
This is the best part of it. Like probably all feminists will hold their heads high. All the Shaktis, now they go and surround Shiva. Ishano Deva Shaktibi Parivrata. All the Shaktis surround Ishan, Shiva, surrounded by all the Shaktis, addresses Chandika. Hanyanta Masura Shigram Mama Prityaha. To my satisfaction, Shiva says to Chandika, to my satisfaction, let us go and kill those asuras. Okay, here comes a little twist in this, because how probably the first feminist must be her. So she gets so angry when Shiva says that. You have just been an onlooker, bystander, all these standard, all the while doing nothing, and now the Shaktis have come and you are coming with them and commanding me. Let us go and kill those asuras. That is what her anger comes out again. Tato Devi Shariratu.
Tato Devi Shariratu. Tato Devi Shariratu.
Vinishkrantati Bhishana.
Vinishkrantati Bhishana. Vinishkrantati Bhishana.
Tato Devi Shariratu Vinishkrantati Bhishana.
Tato Devi Shariratu Vinishkrantati Bhishana. Tato Devi Shariratu Vinishkrantati Bhishana.
Chandika Shaktiratyugra.
Chandika Shaktiratyugra. Chandika Shaktiratyugra.
Shiva Shataninadhini.
Shiva Shataninadhini. Shiva Shataninadhini.
Chandika Shaktiratyugra. Shiva Shataninadhini.
Chandika Shaktiratyugra. Shiva Shataninadhini. Chandika Shaktiratyugra. Shiva Shataninadhini.
Tato Devi Shariratu Vinishkrantati Bhishana. Chandika Shaktiratyugra. Shiva Shataninadhini.
Tato Devi Shariratu Vinishkrantati Bhishana. Chandika Shaktiratyugra. Shiva Shataninadhini. Tato Devi Shariratu Vinishkrantati Bhishana. Chandika Shaktiratyugra. Shiva Shataninadhini.
That time, instantly when Shiva mentioned this, Chandika Chandika is the form of fury, anger. From her body came forth one Shakti, a terrifying Atibhishana. One terrifying Shakti emerged, Vinishkranta Atibhishana. One terrifying Shakti emerged from her body. Shakti Rat Ugra, very. Chandika herself is Ugra. Her Ugram takes the form of a Shakti here. One more Shakti has emerged here. Shiva Shatha Ninadini. You know, Jackal. Shiva means jackals. Shatha, hundreds of jackals when they howl. How it will be, how noisy it will be. Like that she was howling and she was Ninadini. She was howling like hundreds of jackals. Shiva means jackal. So Shiva Shatha Ninadini. So hundreds of jackals, when they make that howling sound, how it will be, it was the same way that this Shakti which emerged from Chandika howled like that, made that noise. This Shakti is called Aparajita. She can never be defeated. That next line it will come. You don't need to write it because the next line talks about it. And she sends, she wants to take revenge on Shiva first. She sends Shiva as a messenger to Shumba. This is your duty, you go and do it. Rest I will take care. Okay? She is called Shivadhuti because she sent Shiva as a messenger. She is called Shivadhuti. Her another name is Shivadhuti. Okay? We will come to that now. Sachaha dhumra jhatila.
Sachaha dhumra jatila. Sachaha dhumra jatila.
Jhatilam. Sachaha dhumra jhatilam.
Sachaha dhumra jatilam. Sachaha dhumra jatilam.
Ishanam aparajita.
Ishanam aparajita. Ishanam aparajita.
Sachaha dhumra jhatilam. Ishanam aparajita.
Sachaha dhumra jatilam. Ishanam aparajita. Sachaha dhumra jatilam. Ishanam aparajita.
Dudatvam gaccha bhagavan.
Dutatvam gaccha bhagavan. Dutatvam gaccha bhagavan.
Parshvam shumbani shumbhayoh.
Parshvam shumbani shumbhayoh. Parshvam shumbani shumbhayoh.
Dudatvam gaccha bhagavan. Parshvam shumbani shumbhayoh.
Dutatvam gaccha bhagavan. Parshvam shumbani shumbhayoh. Dutatvam gaccha bhagavan. Parshvam shumbani shumbhayoh.
Sachaha dhumra jhatilam ishanam aparajita. Dudatvam gaccha bhagavan. Parshvam shumbani shumbhayoh.
Sachaha dhumra jatilam ishanam aparajita. Dutatvam gaccha bhagavan. Parshvam shumbani shumbhayoh. Sachaha dhumra jatilam ishanam aparajita. Dutatvam gaccha bhagavan. Parshvam shumbani shumbhayoh.
So Aparajita, the one who emerged, she addressed Dhumra Jatilam. Shiva has got dark matted hair. So she addressed Shiva who has got matted hair. Dudatvam Gaccha. You go as my messenger. Bhagavan, O my Lord, go as my messenger. Parshvam Shumba Nishumbayo. To Shumba and Nishumbha, you go as my messenger. She says that, okay. Bruhi Shumbam Nishumbam Cha.
Bruhi Shumbam निशुम्भं च ब्रूहि शुम्भं निशुम्भं च
दानवावति गर्वितौ
दानवावति गर्वितौ
ब्रूहि शुम्भं निशुम्भं च दानवावति गर्वितौ
ब्रूहि शुम्भं निशुम्भं च दानवावति गर्वितौ ब्रूहि शुम्भं निशुम्भं च दानवावति गर्वितौ
ये चान्ये दानवास्तत्र
ये चान्ये दानवास्तत्र
युद्धाय समुपस्थिताः ये चान्ये दानवास्तत्र युद्धाय समुपस्थिताः
ये चान्ये दानवास्तत्र युद्धाय समुपस्थिताः ये चान्ये दानवास्तत्र युद्धाय समुपस्थिताः
ब्रूहि शुम्भं निशुम्भं च दानवावति गर्वितौ ये चान्ये दानवास्तत्र युद्धाय समुपस्थिताः
ब्रूहि शुम्भं निशुम्भं च दानवावति गर्वितौ ये चान्ये दानवास्तत्र युद्धाय समुपस्थिताः ब्रूहि शुम्भं निशुम्भं च दानवावति गर्वितौ ये चान्ये दानवास्तत्र युद्धाय समुपस्थिताः.
So she gives the message, go and tell those two arrogant Rakshasas, Danavas. Danavas, tatra you go, Athi Garvito, they are arrogant. Go and tell those two arrogant, Shumbam and Nishumbha, and to other Chani Danavas, tatra Yuddhaya Samupastita, those who are assembled for those other Rakshasas assembled for the battle. Okay. Trailokyamindro labhatam
त्रैलोक्यमिन्द्रो लभताम्
देवाः सन्तु हविर्भुजः त्रैलोक्यमिन्द्रो लभताम् देवाः सन्तु हविर्भुजः
त्रैलोक्यमिन्द्रो लभताम् देवाः सन्तु हविर्भुजः त्रैलोक्यमिन्द्रो लभताम् देवाः सन्तु हविर्भुजः
यूयं प्रयात पातालम् यदि जीवितुमिच्छथ यूयं प्रयात पातालं यदि जीवितुमिच्छत
यूयं प्रयात पातालं यदि जीवितुमिच्छत यूयं प्रयात पातालं यदि जीवितुमिच्छत
त्रैलोक्यमिन्द्रो लभतां देवाः सन्तु हविर्भुजः यूयं प्रयात पातालं यदि जीवितुमिच्छत
त्रैलोक्यमिन्द्रो लभतां देवाः सन्तु हविर्भुजः यूयं प्रयात पातालं यदि जीवितुमिच्छत त्रैलोक्यमिन्द्रो लभतां देवाः सन्तु हविर्भुजः यूयं प्रयात पातालं यदि जीवितुमिच्छत.
So Indra must regain his kingdom, all the three worlds. That is the first one. Trailokyam Indro Labhata. He has to regain. Labhata means regain. Regain all the three worlds. Santu Havir Bhujah. Deva Santu Havir Bhujah. All the oblations that are offered in the Yangyam goes straight to different devas. Whenever, whatever, like if you are doing for the rains, it goes to Varuna. If you are doing, the purpose is different, but it goes to the respective gods. They should get back their Havirbhujam, their share of the oblations. Yuyam prayata pathalam yathi jivithum ichchata. If you want to live, see the audacity, if you want to live, yuyam prayata, you go back to your netherworlds, underworld. Like go to the pathalam, netherworlds, like underworlds like we call it. You go back there if you want to live. Otherwise you will not live. Next line comes. We will finish with only her message and then we will stop it, okay? Just few minutes. Bale vale bala vale padadachet.
Bala vale padadachet. Bala vale padadachet.
Bhavanto yuddhakankshinaha.
Bhavanto yuddhakankshinaha. Bhavanto yuddhakankshinaha.
Bala vale padadachet bhavanto yuddhakankshinaha.
Bala vale padadachet
bhavanto yuddhakankshinaha.
Bala vale padadachet bhavanto yuddhakankshinaha. Bala vale padadachet bhavanto yuddhakankshinaha.
Tada gacchada trupyantu.
Tada gacchata trupyantu. Tada gacchata trupyantu.
Matsiva pishite navaha.
Matsiva pishite navaha.
Matsiva pishite navaha.
Matsiva pishite navaha. Matsiva pishite navaha.
Tada gacchada trupyantu. Matsiva pishite navaha.
Tada gacchata trupyantu. Matsiva pishite navaha. Tada gacchata trupyantu. Matsiva pishite navaha.
Bala vale padadachet bhavanto yuddhakankshinaha. Tada gacchata trupyantu. Matsiva pishite navaha.
Bala vale padadachet bhavanto yuddhakankshinaha. Tada gacchata trupyantu. Matsiva pishite navaha. Bala vale padadachet bhavanto yuddhakankshinaha. Tada gacchata trupyantu. Matsiva pishite navaha.
If you feel you are all very strong, I have given you a choice. You leave everything and you go to the Patala. If you are proud about your strength, come for the battle. And you want to come for, you are desirous of a battle. Yuddha Kankshina. If you want to fight, you are welcome. Matsiva pishite navaha. Tripyandu matsiva. Shivalu, I told you, is jackals. My jackals will be very happy and satisfied with your flesh. This is a warning. There is no two ways about that. She says, Tada gacchada trupyantu matsiva pishitena va. Pishitha is flesh. Trupyantu matsiva. My jackals will be satisfied with your flesh. This is what exactly she says. They will be satisfied with your, if you still want to fight, if you feel that you are conceited about your strength and you still want to fight in the battle, desire battle, then you will become food for my jackals. Yatho niyukto dhaityena. Yatho niyukto dautyena.
Yato niyukto dautyena.
तया देव्या शिवस्वयं
तया देव्या शिवस्वयं तया देव्या शिवस्वयं
यतो नियुक्तो दौत्येन तया देव्या शिवस्वयं
यतो नियुक्तो दौत्येन तया देव्या शिवस्वयं यतो नियुक्तो दौत्येन तया देव्या शिवस्वयं
शिवधूतीति लोकेऽस्मिन्
शिवदूतीति लोकेऽस्मिन् शिवदूतीति लोकेऽस्मिन्
ततः साख्याति. See, the sandhi has come, so don't change that. Lokesmin. Lokesmin. Lokesmin tata. Okay? The sandhi is there. Tata sakyati maghata.
ततः साख्याति मागता ततः साख्याति मागता
शिवधूतीति लोकेऽस्मिन् ततः साख्याति माघता
शिवदूतीति लोकेऽस्मिन् ततः साख्याति मागता शिवदूतीति लोकेऽस्मिन् ततः साख्याति मागता
यथो नियुक्तो दौत्येन तया देव्या शिवस्वयं शिवधूतीति लोकेऽस्मिन् ततः साख्याति माघता
यतो नियुक्तो दौत्येन तया देव्या शिवस्वयं शिवदूतीति लोकेऽस्मिन् ततः साख्याति मागता यतो नियुक्तो दौत्येन तया देव्या शिवस्वयं शिवदूतीति लोकेऽस्मिन् ततः साख्याति मागता.
So she appointed Niyukto. She appointed Shiva as her messenger. Shiva Swayam. Shiva himself as a messenger, as her messenger. So she is known in this world as Shiva Dhuti, the one who sent Shiva as a messenger. This is the Shaktam. We are talking about the superior aspect of the creation is only Shakti. So the other Brahman aspect is dormant here because it is like, static, so it is so dormant. So very active form of the connection of this world is only by Shakti. Shakti. That is the reason she is shown in everywhere. So she is only superior. We will stop with this.
Mami, Dautyena, Daityena.
Niyukto Dautyena for himself as
இல்லை எனக்கு தைத்தியன் தான் போயிருக்கு அதனால தான் கேட்டேன் இந்த ரெண்டு புக்லயுமே எனக்கு தைத்தியன்
அப்படியா
Dautyena
Dautyena as a messenger. Dautyena. She appointed him as a Daitya means as a messenger. Dautyam, you send for an errand, no? Only she appointed him as a messenger. Dautyena. Dautya means doing an errand, sending for an errand kind of things. We'll stop with this now. And then we'll continue next week, okay? From
this 10th.
Yes, tell me. Yes, just tell me.
Dhanurja Simha Kantanam Nadapurita or Nadapurita?
Nadapurita Dinaka.
And the next line also. Ninade Veshanai Kali Jigye Vistari Tanana.
Tanana. Tanana.
Here it is given as Tanana. Two dirghas.
Okay, no. That's it? Okay. Kaumari Shakti Hastacha Mayura Varavahana Yodumabhyaya Yaudaityan Ambika Guharupini तथैव वैष्णवी शक्तिर्गरुडोपरि संस्थिता शङ्खचक्रगदाशार्ङ्ग खड्गहस्ताभ्युपाययौ यज्ञवाराहमतुलम् रूपम् या बिभ्रतो हरेः शक्तिः साप्याययौ तत्र वाराहिम् बिभ्रती तनुम् नारसिंही नृसिंहस्य बिभ्रते सदृशम् वपुः प्राप्ता तत्र सठाक्षेप क्षिप्तनक्षत्रसंहतिः वज्रहस्ता तथैवैन्द्री गजराजोपरि स्थिता प्राप्ता सहस्रनयना यथा शक्रस्तथैव सा ततः परिवृतस्ताभिरीशानो देवशक्तिभिः हन्यन्तामसुरा शीघ्रम् मम प्रीत्याह चण्डिकाम् ततो देवी शरीरातु विनिष्क्रान्तातिभीषणा चण्डिका शक्तिरत्युग्रा शिवा शतनिनादिनी सा चाघधूम्रजटिलमीशानमपराजिता दूतत्वम् गच्छ भगवन् पार्श्वम् शुम्भनिशुम्भयोः ब्रूहि शुम्भम् निशुम्भम् च दानवावति गर्वितौ ये चान्ये दानवास्तत्र युद्धाय समुपस्थिताः त्रैलोक्यमिन्द्रो लभताम् देवाः सन्तु हविर्भुजः यूयम् प्रयात पातालम् यदि जीवितुम् इच्छथ बलावले पादद चेद्भवन्तो युद्धकाङ्क्षिणः तदा गच्छत तृप्यन्तु मच्चिवाः पिशितेन वः यतो नियुक्तो दौत्येन तया देव्या शिवः स्वयम् शिवदूतीति लोकेऽस्मिन् ततः साख्या